Hey. Hi, Sagittarius, and thanks for coming through. I'm Star. Of course, this is the ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be for all of my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, however you identify with Sagittarius. This is going to be the Aquarius full moon for you. This is the August edition, of course, part 2. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If this is your first time coming here, welcome. You are definitely appreciated. If you do not know your moon, your Venus, your rising, any of those signs, please reach out to me at any of the outlets listed below. We can definitely go ahead and get you a birth chart analysis going. Just so you can see all of your signs, because if you're looking at just your sun sign, then you are definitely missing out a little bit, right? It's not getting the full picture, right? You want to be able to know everything that's going on with you whenever you come to these readings. That's how you get the most helpful insight, right? So Sagittarius, like, what is going on with you all? Like, I'm not able to pull anything on you. Like, what is going on? Okay, well, there we go. We have that. That is definitely, that makes sense. Temperance, healing, balance. This Aquarium, full moon is definitely, renewed faith. It's Aquarius, this fresh start. It's the water bearer, that is definitely, that's being fair. That's bringing in fairness. And your overall energy, your moonology card is actually new moon in Gemini. And, communication is key right now, Sagittarius. So that's, Gemini is also all about being able to balance things out, like being fair, being able to talk, being able to communicate, like, not being afraid to actually express yourself, stand out, be the rebel, expect sudden changes. Like, if sudden changes happen, like, that is okay. And look at the Aquarius card, like, it's showing up right here. Like, this is definitely a time for renewal and faith healing for you. Like, oh my goodness, like, this is good. Like, if you are definitely, if this is if you've been looking for work, you've been putting in applications and things like that, Sagittarius, it is definitely coming through for you. Look, like, this is definitely coming. It's definitely coming through for you right now. Like, maybe you were feeling like things just wasn't working out the way that you needed them to, but they are actually kind of coming to a head. Sagittarius, I really feel like, like, maybe you're in a love situation or relationship situation that you're just, like, really not sure about at this point. I almost feel like you actually want a way out. It's almost like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, you really don't know which direction, like, you're going through. You don't know which direction you're actually going through. You've been through so much. Like, this is a real time of healing for you. It's like, I don't know if it's actually, I feel like you really need to be mindful with your words and the way that you say things. Be truthful about the words that you actually speak. Because sometimes the way that you speak can actually make situations worse. It's like the situation that you're in, like, right now, especially like if you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like when it actually comes to a relationship, then it's almost like like you may just want to be patient right now. Like understanding that you create like your own reality and what it is that you do. Definitely needing to like get out of your own way and recognize your own issues with control. It's almost like yeah, we all have lives that we have to lead on our own and do what it is that we want that brings us our own happiness, but also you have to be able to take advice. You have to be able to listen. I almost feel like right now, Sagittarius, like you are being overly stubborn and you're just not communicating. It's like you're not communicating, but it's almost like, you know, you just expect everyone to know like everything. Like it's like you're standing your ground, but you're standing a ground and nobody really knows the fucking ground that you're standing on, because your communication is like so wishy-washy. And that could very well be because of everything that you've gone through and you're like balancing out your own, you know, your own, and like, you know, you're kind of like worried about your finances, but I definitely feel like finances are coming through for you. There may even be help for you, but you have to communicate that you actually need the help. Feel like, you know, you took a risk. And maybe things aren't working out quite like you thought they would as far as the risk itself goes. But it's like things are being renewed now, but you have to have the faith. Like you have to have the discipline. You have to create the foundation. Like it just doesn't happen on its own. Like when it comes to actually manifesting, it's not just wishful thinking. It's thinking, it's thoughts, it's action, it's all of that, right? But more than anything right now, you need to heal. This is restoration, especially if there were issues with money. This is finances being restored. This is opportunity being restored. This is things finding its correct order and things finding its correct placement. This is once you find the discipline, right? Once you find the discipline and the focus, and you let go of those old ideas and restrictive thoughts, and you actually communicate, then you're able to bring into fruition exactly what it is that you need and what it is that you want. You got to be mindful of other people too. Know that this is just not about you. Especially if you're in a relationship with someone else, this is not just about you. This is about you and that person. This is about finding balance in that relationship, actual trust in that relationship. You know, like I feel the temperance pouring into the card, into the star card. I feel like they are both actually at the same location, right? And they're like on the other side of the river, and they're just like looking at, they're on like different banks of the river, right? And in the middle of them, it's this risk that you got to take. This risk so that you can be great. Or you took this risk so that you could be great. But it's like spirit is all around you, surrounding you. Like, yeah, you did this. God watches over and protects fools and babes. Don't worry about it. I got you. You know, I see what you're trying to do. But quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Now be real. Be honest about yourself. You know you're not really knuckled down like you need to be. You know you're not really disciplined like you need to be. You know you're not doing everything that you need to be doing. Now is the time to do it. And if you're not able to do it, you need to communicate with those that can actually help you to get it done. Right? Be aware of how it is that you feel. Be honest about how you feel. And be okay with moving on if you need to, so that you can find the stability that you are are looking for. Like, this is what you want. Like, this is what you've been waiting for. And this is your chance. This is your fresh start. Like, this is your renewal. This is you meeting up to the challenges. This is you rising to the occasion, seeing the challenges and taking that shit like head on. What risk? I see the risk, but I know that I'm protected. I know that I am guarded. I know that I am healing. I know what I've been through. You know, I know how not to respond in the same way the next time around. I know how to grow from this. You know, I trust spirit. Spirit is guiding me. Spirit is going to watch over and protect me. Spirit has healed me. Spirit has brought me to this point. Like, I'm not here by myself. Like, I don't got to do this by myself. Even if everybody that I thought was going to be here with me in the beginning is not here. Even if I had to take a risk and step out against what my mother or my mother's family thought, or what my sister thought, whoever the female in your family was that thought you weren't going to be able to make it, that thought you were making a mistake. You know, even against that, those feelings, that hopelessness, that sadness, like, you are being healed and everything that you need is coming in for you, but you gotta communicate and you gotta be honest, not just with those around you, mainly with yourself. All right. So I definitely hope that makes sense and it resonates with you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for coming through and spending your most valuable currency with me, which is your time. You are most appreciated. If this resonates with you, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Now go be great.